So 3 days ago, my friend texted me and he goes, "You think you could run a half marathon?" And I thought to myself, the last intense cardio I've done was a year ago. I've never ran long distance in my life, and I'm the second heaviest I've ever been. So I said yes. Here?
Yeah.
We have to get here. No, it's just there. If we get there and you go, yeah, I think we have to go up. My crap show. The chop toque is coming on. I knew that running 10 times farther than I've ever run before was going to be hard, but I didn't know it would be the most difficult thing I had ever done. Son, we're back here. We've completed a half marathon. If it's pretty or not is yet to be determined. This is gonna be rough. How are you feeling, kids?
Happy right now, and I'm gonna be satisfied if we both die.
We gotta touch this. That's depressing. Okay. Kilometer 0.
I'm gonna have to last me.
Are they gonna last you?
This and this.
Our first water fountain that we don't even know if it works.
Yeah.
Is like
It probably doesn't.
6 kilometers out, or 7. Is this the pace?
Yeah, I think this is the pace. We're gonna be going for a long time.
Bring the wind to bring the rain.
Yeah.
We're completing this in my life. I think we're about 1K in. I'm a disgrace to my bloodline, though. Like, it's just sad.
I know, you might be able to kill your ancestors though by using your evolved brain.
But in sheer grit, I'm getting cooked.
Everybody's ancestors know them.
Definitely. Damn it.
You got this.
At 2 kilometers in marks the beginning of a 4-kilometer straight stretch with only one possible water stop.
It's even needed it here, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter anyway.
We love meat.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like the 10-kilometer mark just collapsed and I died. Well, that would kind of suck, but it would be a lot better than you just gave up.
For this run, honestly, the goal was just surviving until the end. But we did have a soft goal, or at least I did, of getting a half marathon in under 3 hours. That's our true growth is had. You don't know how far you can go unless you push yourself farther than you think you can go.
Like, I don't know about you, but I'm fully prepared in case my legs give out to just like crawl the rest of the way.
Crawl the full way. Like, you may be able to see that bridge out there, and you may think that's the goal. But no, we're gonna go under that bridge 2 times, and just like that, we face the first water fountain.
Nope,
it doesn't work. Are we gonna let that stop us? No. The return trip might be more difficult, but we left no other option of returning home once we got to the halfway point. So in some sense, it would be easier than the first half.
there will be a period where it gets really bad, but it doesn't really matter.
I see the bridge. It may look like a milestone. It might be a sign to stop trying, but it's not. It's a sign that you're winning, and you should keep going.
Basically, it just means keep going.
Bridge is a part of the trail, just like any piece of concrete that we're stepping on. It means nothing. Might mean that you're closer, but it doesn't mean you stop trying. You can do all these calculators to find. I tried to record as much as possible during the run, but as you'll find out later, it got a bit more difficult to do as we progressed. We're coming up on benches beside us. They line the road beside us. They beckon us.
No.
Some would say.
No, they don't.
they're not for us. The bench is giving up. We don't even consider it. We've made it halfway.
That's about going the extra mile.
And we're gonna literally go the extra mile
Yes.
and finish the trail.
Let me give you the rundown. Let me explain this a little bit better than me 10 kilometers in. We made it to the halfway point where we should turn around, but James had a splendiferous idea to go farther. So we ended up going like, I don't know, 3 kilometers farther. I didn't want to do this whatsoever, but we pushed through and we got it done.
Where do we go from here? I'm being weak right now. I think we should go back.
Not yet. We're close though.
The route is gone.
Let's just go. But like, for real though, we won't be going for too much longer.
I knew this time would come. The fabled blue bike. It could all be over if we took that. But we're not going to. Because we have to complete it.
Here we are.
We've made it. It's impossible to see. We're at 13.05.
Now here's where reality hit me. We're stuck out here. Nobody coming to save us. It may be just how we planned it, but it didn't make anything easier, like we had thought. It just made failure not an option.
Actually, we got over what we came for, but
True.
we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's fine. I've never ran this long before, but I'd say we're coming up on the most difficult part, and it's to start running again. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
But it's definitely a barrier that we got to get over.
Near the end, I don't know, I might be like a zombie.
Yeah, same.
Completed.
And any pain that you feel because you can't walk the next day reminds you of what you accomplished the previous day. GoPro battery's been switched. I've been walking for too long, but I don't know if I can start again. I can't imagine that I woke up here. I didn't run the first half. I didn't run part of the second half. I just woke up and I'm here right now. We gotta go.
So, here's the thing. At this point, I was dying. I was a dumbass, in fact. 2 water bottles and some cashews. Like, what in the f is that gonna do? I bring not enough water, and then I also bring something that makes you want to drink more water. Like, I don't know, I must have been outside of my mind when I was thinking that. What am I? That's like bringing water and a freaking sponge. Like, what? I would have been better off just bringing some, like, Gatorade.
Different stages of the run. So.
I'd say this is the final stretch-ish. I've officially almost run out of water. Okay.
I'm running pretty low.
Is there a water fountain at Rooteside?
I don't know, there's a ton of water in my car though.
Okay. I've reached the depths. I don't know about you.
I don't know, I don't even know where I am right now.
Yeah, fair.
I guess this is the part where we can start celebrating how much fun we're having.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. This will be probably my PR like 20 times over. Or like 15 times over. Probably won't be whipping out the GoPro much anymore. Probably next time I whip it, I'll be at the bridge. I hope. If I'm not at the bridge, I'm in the trench on the side of the road. Okay, reached. We aren't back yet. Not just yet.
At this point, the last couple kilometers have been the toughest of the run so far, even though I've probably walked the most. But this next section, oh my goodness. It got bad. From when I put down the GoPro to when I picked it up next, was the most difficult of the entire run, and I think 90% of it I walked. Like, my legs were in so much pain. I'm not saying this to complain or anything. I'm glad that I did this. I am so happy that I completed this. saying it to put it into perspective, just explain how the run was, because the worst times were when I didn't want to go pull up the GoPro at all, and I didn't. And I picked up the GoPro again 45 minutes later. That 45 minutes was the longest 45 minutes of my entire life. The worst part, no water whatsoever. I ate the rest of my cashews with no water remaining right after I put down the GoPro. It's only been like 3 weeks since that. I remember the pain, and I remember about 2 parts. I don't know, I might have blacked out. I have no recollection of what we talked about whatsoever. Oh, I also just wanted to quickly mention that Spot has recently been opened up. So if one of you wants to join, you know, you can.
From where we left off, things have been killed. Things have died.
So, even though we're both dead, I think we can still run. For real.
Yeah.
At this green house, let's run to the
I think that's a mistake.
No, let's do it.
No, because genuinely, my legs.
I don't care. Let's do it.
One final run. It's to touch the pillar. That's it. That's all we have to do. And yet it seems so far. Ready? Let's go. I don't think we go to the pillar. I think we go to the car. Okay.
It's closer.
Okay.
You started moving.
See ya. It's there. It's a pillar exists. That might be the hardest thing I've ever done. Possible, quite possibly.
It's just so brutal.